Good morning, everybody. How are we? Oops. Need some chat music. There we go. How's everybody doing? Welcome. I'm home. This was a long trip, and I'm sorry I was gone for so long. I did, though, contrary to what Lottie Lou thought, I actually did stream. I'll be lurking, have a headache. Oh, lurk away, and I hope you feel better, Onion. Thanks for stopping by. Hope everything's okay with you. Hope everything's fantastic in beautiful Norway. Thank you. I am very happy to be home. I've got Boo here with me. She's behind me. And, yeah, it was a long trip, not gonna lie. It was one of the longer stays I've had somewhere. Anymore. 3 weeks, 3 full weeks. And then on the day I was supposed to leave on Friday, my flight was canceled at like 11 p.m. the night before, and I was supposed to leave at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I ended up being in Singapore for an extra like 16 hours because I wasn't able to get onto a flight till Friday night their time, or 10 o'clock. But I'm back now and alive, and I am so glad to be out of that weather. The weather over there is just trash. I don't know if I complained to you guys about that when I was over there, but whoo boy. Every day in Singapore is, and I apologize for my Celsius friends. Let's see if I can figure out what this is. 87 in Celsius. All right. Every day over there, it was either 87 degrees Fahrenheit or 31 degrees Celsius with about 80% humidity. And so it was shirt-wringing hot. It was bad. And because I was there with a bunch of people who had never really been there before, had never really been to Singapore before, everybody wanted to do the touristy stuff. So they wanted to do the zoo. They wanted to do Clark Quay, which is this like entertainment area. And everything's outdoors. So I spent a lot of time outdoors in the heat. And so when I got home and it was, let's see, 40 degrees C, or 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So pretty close to single digits in Celsius. I could not have been happier. I was glad to be home. And I was glad to see my Boo Bear. She was so excited to see me. I want to shout out to Lottie Lou for being so kind in watching her for me. That was just unbelievable. And she made such good friends with Lottie Lou's pugs. I think Callie is an honorary pug now. I think so. But anyway, so had a good time. Glad to be home. Glad to be back with y'all. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good few weeks in the cold here. But I hear the weather wasn't too bad. The pugs love her. I know. She's big. Like I said, honorary pug. But she was so happy to see me, and we napped yesterday because of course we did, because I came home. I was wrecked. I got in at like 11 o'clock yesterday morning. Came home. My house was a mess. So as soon as I got in, because right before I left, there was some stuff going on. And so I didn't really get a chance to like clean everything before I left. So when I got home, my place was just a wreck because I had like rushed around to pack and get out the door. So spent a good chunk of yesterday afternoon cleaning up, getting some stuff ready, just so I wasn't living in squalor. Opened up my fridge. Ooh, boy. Ooh, woof. I left a steak in there, and it was not good. But got that all cleaned up, got everything squared away. So now I'm ready to relax for the day. I think I do need to vacuum. I know you guys don't care about what chores I'm going to do. But nothing much going on for the rest of the day other than it's Super Bowl Sunday. So I'll watch the Super Bowl later on. And sorry, I wanted to clean but didn't have time. I understand. Oh, here she is. Say hi, baby. Baby's back. Oh, and I got a new toy. Let's see if I can show you. I got this little, I got a new camera up here. You guys want to see something cool? Hi, baby. Camera. I know, baby. Check this out. So this is the new... why isn't it coming up? Oh, wait. There it is. This is the new camera. Baby! I know. It automatically tracks me, so I can move anywhere, and it'll follow me around. Check that out, huh? I've been obsessed with this since I saw it on... I saw some reviews for it. Dolly, how are you? Yeah, I think it's going to be really good for my VR stream, so I can move around and I don't have to worry about it. And it can track animals, so it can be a Cali cam too. And it streams internally. Dolly, I'm telling you. Oh, thanks for the shout out. Dolly, I'm telling you, if you get a chance to get one, look it up. It's called the Obspot Tail Air. Look up the reviews for it. It's it's really, really cool. It was my Asher. How are you? Moose wanted to get one, but they're very expensive. My favorite shirt. It is your favorite shirt. I was gonna change it, and then I figured you'd be on, and I didn't want to change the shirt. Yeah, but it's really nice. Like I said, I think it'll be really cool for my VR streams. So, you know, because I'm always moving around and always going out of frame and disappearing, but that takes care of everything. So, Asher, we've got to schedule some time to record the next episode of our podcast. For anybody who hasn't heard, Asher and I have a new podcast. It's called Tomb It May Concern. It's all about death. The first 2 episodes are out now. Sure, next weekend works well. First episode was just kind of an introductory episode. The second episode was about the cost of dying, like how much it costs to have a funeral, and it was a fun episode. So check it out. It's wherever you find podcasts. Did you see the Poppy? Yes, I did see it came out with a new chapter. I have not played it though, so I'll have to download it and maybe play it on stream this week. Because I think for those of you, thank you, Asher, for popping that in there. Check it out on Spotify. I think I'm pretty well gonna be home until April. I don't think I leave until I don't think I go anywhere until the second or third week of April. So I'll be home for quite some time. Why don't you lay down? Okay, or don't. You're gonna have lots of me. That's the April is too soon. Aw, thank you. So why don't we head over to the news quiz? Start with that and see what we have going. Bum, bum. News quiz time. Everybody loves a news quiz. Let's put me down there, and we should probably play some music. What do you say? Did I not stop audio? Here we go. No. All right. So. Oh, thank you, Onion. So let's see how well I followed the news while I was overseas. And oh, by the way, if you're thinking of buying the Rode XCM50, Rode XCM50, USB mic I bought for my trip, don't. It's trash. Don't buy it. Highly unrecommended. And the thing is, I'm a Rode stan. I love everything Rode. Rode. I've got Rode mics. Their new USB streamer mic, not good. Took me so long to set up, and it's supposed to be just a... Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry. Is this better? There we go. Just forgot to switch my scene. All right. Oh, there's old Mitch. Senate voted on Thursday to advance sweeping emergency aid for Ukraine and Israel. What do Republicans want to add to the package? They want to add border stuff. Funding for border restrictions. Yes, they did that, and it went horribly wrong. An effort by House Republicans to impeach Alejandro Mayorkas, the president's Homeland Security chief, failed after what happened? Guy showed up. Democrat returned from a hospital. He was in his hospital gowns. What was his name? Al Green. I should have known that. Let's stay together. I think it's a different Al Green. What illness was King Charles III diagnosed with this weekend? They said cancer, but they didn't say what. But an official said it was not prostate cancer. See, that's what I was thinking it was, because he was in for a prostate exam. Oh, this is so sad. This is embarrassing. This is poor Nikki. To whom did Nikki Haley lose the Republican presidential primary to on Thursday? None of the above. Someone mentioned the other day, I forget what I was listening to, maybe the podcast Love It or Leave It. He made a good point. It's like, people actually left their house to go vote in a primary just to vote none of the above because they dislike her so much. Nikki, they're just not that into you. So you think it's colon cancer. Which country star with #1 hits include Who's Your Daddy and Made in America died this week? That is Toby Keith. A jury in Michigan this weekend convicted Jennifer Crumley on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter in connection to what? Drunken driving crash by a customer at a bar, a fire at a retail store, a shooting committed by her son, environmental pollution, allergic outbreak at her health. I think it's that. I think I read somewhere that was it. Okay. Deadly wildfires rage this week on the coast of what South American country? Oh, God. All right. So it's got to be something with the coast. Bolivia is landlocked, so it's not Bolivia. I guess it could. And all the other ones, I'm just going to guess Chile. Yeah, look at that. That was pure guess. I don't take credit for that. We cannot accept that the office of the presidency places its former occupants above the law and appeals for all time thereafter. An appeals court wrote this week in response to a claim by Donald Trump that he has presidential immunity. Fill in the blank. The United States bought more goods from blank than China in 2023 for the first time in 20 years. I'm going to say Europe. Now it was Mexico. Should have known it was Mexico. We got a fast car. Tracy Chapman returned to the Grammys. She performed her 1988 hit Fast Car. Whom did she perform with? Does anybody know? I recognize all of these people, or at least most of these people, as country artists. Is it Luke Combs? Yeah, there we go. Scientists propose launching sunshades into space, which would cover an area the size of Argentina and block 2% of the sun's radiation. What is the purpose of the shades? I'm guessing to decrease global warming, right? All right, 10 out of 11. Not bad. Not bad at all. What did I get wrong? What was the one? Oh, yeah. And the thing is, I was thinking it was Mexico. I should have said Mexico. Bad on me. Should have gone with Mexico. All right. It's crossword o'clock, ladies and germs. All right. So today's puzzle, the theme is Bright Ideas by Stephen, I suppose that's Caters, edited by Will Shorts. All right, so we'll start with Perignon. That's got to be Dom. Result of a sand save in golf. What's a sand save? You guys know what that is? I don't know what that is. Letter-shaped groove used in framing. Don't know. Subway stop abbreviation. I'm going to guess station. You think it's an A-frame, but it's got to be something else because they've already got frame in the clue. I mean, it could be A something, A notch. Bone attached to the patella tendon. That's got to be the... Is that the tarsus? No. I'm just naming bones. Chicago booth offering in brief. Chicago booth offering. Chicago booth. What the hell's a Chicago booth? Is that a person? A place? Computer text standard. I'm thinking like ASCII? Let's see if we can hang up. Unearthly. St. Cohen, great, folks. Blank personality. Begins with O. Duplicating machine. So this is clearly one of the patella could be the femur or the tibia. So maybe tibia and T notch or something like that. Baseball manager who once instructed his team to pair up in threes. That's got to be Berra. You think it's mimeograph. Does that fit? I mean, it sure as hell fits. So we'll go with that. So let's... If all goes well, if so, shook a leg, maybe hurried. Verb in some tautologies. Don't know. Okay. Traditional Indonesian percussion orchestra. Really? Seriously. It may be a lot outside the city. $180s. Maybe UEs? It helps you get the picture. You think one down, unearthed, dug up. Oh, I think I read that as unearthly. So that would make sense. Annual Pebble Beach event. That's a pro-am. Thank you, Mother. Blank personality. I mean, is this Unix? No, it can't be Unix. So this is Cesar. No. This is Cesar Chavez. Oh, Unicode. Unicode. $27 across. Movie camera? I mean, it fits. All right, Daniel. Thank you. Well, let's see if that flies. Talk show host nominated for an Academy Award. Talk show Oprah. There we go. Poet Federico Garcia something. Don't know. Whisper from Don Juan. Whisper from Don Juan. It's got to be something about love. Unit of stamps. Is it probably a sheet? Oh, if all goes well, I hope. Still don't know that one. Whisper from Timo? The hell is Timo? So this has got to be slot. T-slot. The hell is Timo? Timo? No. Still don't know. Blank personality. On one primary person. Oh, Teamo. Oh, okay. I was like, Jesus. Primary person, that's got to be Adam. Acclaims. Yes. So this has got to be Yui's, right? One blank personality. I have no idea what that is. Primary person informally is maybe a Paul. Result of a golf sand save is par. Acclaims. Something. Oh, on air personality. Oh, okay. Thank you. See that? That's hilarious. Daniel for the win. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. What a hoot. Pyramid food group. Grains. Oh, renowns? You think renowns? Oh, by the way, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this before. Sashimi choice, probably tuna. Every time I go to Singapore, I get told I'm fat. I don't know what it is, but there must be something culturally over there that they are that telling people that they're fat is perfectly acceptable. Che Guevara wore one. That is a beret. The last time I was there, one of the people in Singapore poked her head in my office and literally said, "You've put on a lot of weight, he," and ran away. And then this time I was out to lunch with somebody, and he looks at me and he says, "Do you still work out?" And I said, "Yeah, I usually work out 4 or 5 times a day." And he goes, "Oh, wow, because you look a lot more healthy than the last time you were here." Healthy. I wonder if this is hurried. And I wonder if are is the verb in some tautologies. Like, it is what it is. They are what they are. Yeah, it didn't make me feel great. Did not make me feel great. Lacking. Short of? Maybe? And by the way, this was coming from somebody who looked rather healthy himself. Thank you, Dolly. It may be a lot outside the city. 1 acre. Easy on me. Singer, that's Adele. You are not fat. It's the same thing. People. Thank you, everybody. That's oral, Hershiser. Yeah, I thought that was pretty rude. I'm not going to lie. Wow, you look so much more healthy than you did before. You big fat ass. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Orange juice specification, no pulp. That's got to be... Is it Raoul Walsh of Old Hollywood? Do you know this one, Mom? Director Walsh of Old Hollywood? Hostile party foe. And I'm like, yeah, I understand I'm not the same size I was, 10 years ago. Yeah, admittedly. Sight. With a C. But I am also pushing 50 at this point. What was that? The thing is this thing on? Oh, yeah, microphone. So distracted by... My son spotted a light bulb at the center of the puzzle. Oh, yeah. You're right. Because it is bright ideas. Blue blank. The symbol of Delaware. Blue hog? Don't know. Something that's big with the current generation. It's got to be power... Power something. A blue hen. Really? Delaware could have gone with any animal, and they went with the blue hen. Sad response to how was the game? We lost. As a Browns fan, really used to that. Those in Spanish. Oh my God. This can't be right. Oh, maybe net weight. It's an abbreviation, so maybe net weight. Therefore, poetically. So this is Queen something. Network series starring the Fab Five. Queer Eye. Isos? Probably Air Now. Student Do-Over is a retest. Unleash Upon. Unleash Let's Go? Maybe? 1974 CIA spoof. I'm guessing spies. Power. Is that maybe a power plant? Is something that's big with current generation? Power plant? Like a tuxedo bib. Okay, so this is probably let at, and this is pleated, right? Sportage Automaker, that's a Kia. Language with 44 consonant symbols. Guessing Thai? Primatologist Fossey. Is it Diane Fossey? Is that how you spell her name? D-I-A-N? Common spot for a wasp's nest is an Eve. Fertility clinic donation is an ova. Didn't stop. Kept on? Maybe? Rubik with a cube. Oh, God. I just saw this. Every time. I literally just saw something that said what his name was. And I was like, I've got to remember that because I use it in the crossword all the time, and I never remember what his name is, what his first name is. Failed device meant to communicate with the dead. Failed device meant to communicate with the dead. Why would it be a failed device? Don't know. Guys in commercials. Guys in commercials. Something men. Air Now. Thank you. So is this a spirit, like a spirit box? Spirit board? Mel Ott. Yeah. Giant Mel. Let's see. One with 2 years to go informally. Okay, so it's not a spirit box because I think this is a soft. So it's got to be spirit phone. Maybe a spirit phone. And these are pitch men. Guys in commercials. Late harvest month is October. Shelley's blank Skylark. Is it to a Skylark, maybe? Tilling tool is a hoe. With blank circled, with circled letters reading clockwise. American icon, born 2/11. Oh, that's got to be Thomas Edison. This is probably Thomas Alva. And this has got to be Edison. And that's the bright idea. Got it. 270 degrees from Sur. I mean, that's got to be... Is it Esta? Is that east in Spanish? Place to find a crook is arm. Blanket overlay. Oops. Welcome policy at a bar. No. Something. Tastes. Board of a cosmetics company. Emery. And I wonder if this is overlie. Turn bad is probably rot. Is it M-Ori? Chaos is havoc. PIs, for example, are those detectives? So this is no cover. Okay. Tastes, tries. Okay, so this is ecstasy. And these are detectives. Soldier's helmet in old slang. Oh, I have no idea. Egyptian god of death and rebirth. That's got to be Osiris, right? Oh, maybe. Oh, those are techs, like detectives. And this is a tin hat. Hideki blank, World War II Prime Minister. Yeah, don't know that. Oh, or is this Toho? That's Toho. Sorry. Yep. Anthony of In the Heights in Hamilton. That's Anthony Ramos. Character with character. Character with character. Character with character. Oh, Chojo. Yeah, you're right. Character with character is an emoji. Cat's paw. A tomcat. There we go. Cougar is a puma. Without gender in Latin. Don't know. This has got to be after school helper is a tutor. Without gender, is that... It's got to be neuter, right? Burdensome amount. Probably a ton. Spot. Prepare to skate. Probably lace up. Bard's instrument is a... Is it a lyre? No, it's a lute. Spot. Sight. Okay, there you go. Seasonal inflatable. Is that Santa? You can trip on it in the desert. That's got to be peyote. Bygone tape dispenser. Stock ticker. Like ticker tape. Downhearted. Downhearted. Don't know. Lab dropper. A pipette. In a funk. Good call. In a funk. Gender abbreviation. That's got to be female. Barbershop sounds. Are those snips? Speaking of that, that's something I need to do today. Kind of bond. Ionic. Bagel topper. A schmear. Hide blank hair. Hide blank hair. Hide not hide nor hair. Neither hide nor hair. Leaves one's mark in a way. Leave one's... Oh, sign is probably it. Ohio, home to Cedar Point, the roller coaster capital of the world. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. If you like roller coasters, you got to come to Ohio, baby. Oh, sign. Novelist Brown. Oh, by the way, that's Sandusky, Ohio. That's where Cedar Point is. Sharer's possessive. Hour. Back in the day is once. Oh, so we've got another graph. Object in the classic painting, his master's voice. That's a phonograph. Steering implement is an oar. Yep. Blank nose. Is that who knows? Serves at sea. Serves at sea. Rose. Org that sets worker exposure limits. That's OSHA. Athlete Ash. That's Arthur Ashe. Is that saws? Like old saw? No. Swerves. Yaws. Got it. Thank you. Brand name on a Go-Gurt box. That's got to be Yo Play. Designer Miller. Ugh, don't know. Anybody know a designer by the name of Miller? Legacy of 72 down, 7 of which appear amongst the puzzle's answers, and 1 more suggested by the black square. And oh, inventions. Well, at least those that he didn't steal. Table scraps. I'm thinking like crumbs, whatever. Medical receptacle by a fireplace. Ash bin. Orts. Sure. Italian dipping sauce. Is that marinara? IV placers are RNs. Yeah, so that's right. Ash can, because this is marinara. Designer Miller. I still don't... is that Nicole? It's got to be Nicole, right? Feeling disconnected. The terrible czar. It's got to be Ivan the Fourth. Some nights of celebration. Those got to be Eves. Place for poisons. Rapine. And that's Mira Servino. Okay. All right. This is where things kind of get weird. Because this is completely isolated. So this little section isn't connected to the rest of the puzzle, which means we basically got like a mini puzzle within the puzzle. Relative of limited could be Co? No. LLC? Ugh. Support staff abbreviation. Don't know. Mirror. Don't know. Having... Oh, well, we know that these are Edison, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess Inc. would be... And we know these are Edison, but the question is it Edison? 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 Right? We just don't know. Well, we can figure out absinthe flavoring is anise. So that, okay, so this is EDISON. All right, so that helps us fill things in. College students' earnings, credits. So it is Inc. Hovers menacingly. Don't know. Let's do this one. Ethically indifferent. Ethically indifferent. Looms. Yes. Thank you. Good call. Tangential remarks. One of the original Big Five rule... When the original... Oh, okay. So this has got to be... You think assistance? And this is when the original Big Five ruled Hollywood. This is the studio era, maybe? You think? Because I'm thinking like the studio system. Magical objects. Those are talismans. Are they talismans? They're not talismans? I guess that's right. Leaves on a shelf. Tea? Tea leaves? Suffix for east or west urn. Airline to Oslo. I believe that's SAS, right? So, oh, tangential remarks are side notes. See? That woke Onion up. Mentioned her homeland. Union members. Having bump... That's got to be nodule? I don't know. Nodular. Probably nodular. And hospital or ORs. Oh, that union. States. Got it. Mirror. Oh, these are ERs and this is imitate. Boom. I gotta tell you, when we started that puzzle, I thought it was gonna be rough. Thanks, everybody. That was a fantastic showing. We zipped right through that, didn't we? I like that. I like that a lot. Oh my God. So when I was overseas, because of the time difference and everything, my streak, my crossword streak wasn't updating correctly. So I had days where it would be like, oh, you're on a 2-day streak. I'm like, I am so not on a 2-day streak. I was so upset. I sent a couple of screenshots to Lottie Lou. See if I can show you some of them. I was like, what in the blue hell is this? Yeah. Look at this one. Look, I don't know if you can read this. It says, current streak, 4 days. It's like, over my dead body is my streak 4 days. But it seemed like once I came back and once I did everything settled. So I got my got my streak back. So everything's synced up. So I am in fact on a 1,387-day streak. I guard my streak jealously. All right. It's time for everybody's favorite game except mine, the spelling bee. Wow, they've redone the page for the spelling bee. All right. You all know the rules. What do we got here? 192 is our total. So let's go. I've got so we've got ing, which is good. So jamming. We're jamming. Imagining. Imaging. Miming. I saw again. Aging. Minimum. Aiming. Maim. Maiming. Unmanning. Nice. And how about manning? Oh, Gut Instinct is here. How are you? How about gigging? Yep. Jigging? Yep. Unjamming. Whoa, Pangram. Pangram. And then we've got jam. Oh, I already did jamming. Managing. We're jamming. I like the jamming with you. Did you guys see? How about inning? Did you guys see? There's a new biopic about gaining. There's a new biopic about Bob Marley coming out. I think it's called One Love. Looks really good. Mining. Daniel, all credit to you. Unaging. Oh, come on. Mini. Mugging. Jugging. Jagging. I wouldn't have never gunning. Minima. We are cruising. Well, I can't take any credit. I'm just reading what you guys are writing on the screen because I think we've already got Ninja Gaming. God, we should have got that one right away. How about ginning? Ginning, gumming. Boom! Holy hell. We cruised right through that one. Let's see. So we've got 29 words and 193 points. I bet there's a shitload of words. Wow, there are 47 total words and 274 total. Iguana. I wish I was in Tijuana eating barbecued iguana. Iguana. Nice. Excellent work, everyone. That was stellar. All right, next up, we're going to do the connections. Because I haven't done connections today. Let's see what we got. We've got Pluto, Dory, Purr, Otto, Barge, Buzz, Demo, Nemo, Bureau, America, Scow, Hook, Hum, Morgan, Sloop, Drone. Okay. So, Pluto, Dory, Nemo, and Buzz look to be all Disney cartoon characters. Wait a minute. Pluto is... No. Buzz, Dory, and Nemo are Pixar characters. Is there another Pixar character in here that you guys can see? So, Drone... Demo. Okay, so we've got Scow. We've got Sloop. Barge. Is there another type of boat? Captain America, Captain Morgan, Captain Hook, Captain Nemo. Wow, good call. Let's see if that flies. Captains, good work. Okay, so then we've got... Otto. No. We've got Barge. We've got Scow. We've got Sloop. Purr, Dory, Drone. I mean, there's drone boats. Hum, Purr, Buzz, Drone. I think those are just like, yep, monotonous sounds. So you've got Bureau, Demo, Otto, Dory, Pluto, Demo, Bureau, Auto, Tune, Autocrats, Bureaucrats, Democrats. And Plutocrats. Chrissy. So, dory. So, is a dory a type of boat? Apparently, a dory is a type of boat. See, this is where... always... It was funny when I was reading... I mentioned to you guys there was an article. Good job, by the way, everybody. There was an article in Vanity Fair about the people behind the scenes of all the word games at the New York Times. And they were talking about connections, and they said that unlike the Wordle, connections, you feel like there is someone behind the scenes who's trying to trick you. And you could tell by them, because you have Nemo, Buzz, Pluto, and Dory are in every one of these, and that's what they were, and I didn't fall for it. I was like, I don't like that. I was like, it's a little too much. So good work. All right. So let us go back to, and we're going to do the mini. And then we will raid out and, let's see, anybody live? All right, let's do the mini. And depending on how I feel, I might actually come back on later. I just have to run some errands and do some stuff, but I'm feeling streaming deficit. Play. Error of Super Bowl 40... No. 58? Is it 58? Oh, who knows? Halftime act. So that's today, right? That's Usher. Twelfth graders are seniors. So this has got to be CBS. Many are placed on the Super Bowl bets. The Niners' opponents are the Chiefs. Sock money away. Save. Lyft rival is Uber. All right. Excellent work, everybody. Try out my new camera. Picture looks really good on this. All right, let's see what we got here. See if anybody else is out there playing some anybody out there playing crosswords? Yeah, well, library card holder, good. Sure. Why don't we see? So we're gonna raid out here, everybody. See how the camera's following me? Isn't that cool? Very shiny right here. So what's everybody got scheduled for the rest of the day? What's everybody up to? I hope you all got something exciting going on. Let's see. Snag a word. Work? Ugh. Oh, but But if it's okay, I'm gonna pop by in a little bit. I've got guys. I forgot. For the very first time, and I can't believe I've gone to that side of the world so many times. I've never smuggled any of these back. But I brought back Tim Tams. I don't know how this happened, but somewhere along the lines in the grand scheme of the universe, the Australians developed the greatest cookie or biscuit, depending on which who you're talking to, in the world. I mean, everybody knows that I'm a huge lover of Oreos, huge into Oreos. It really gives the Oreo a run for its money as the best cookie in the world. So I brought myself back some Tim Tams. So, and maybe some of you too, because everybody loves a Tim Tam. All right, so we're gonna raid out. We're gonna go say hi to Snagawarg. He's doing some crosswords. I know you can be my Oreo. So everybody have a great rest of your day. Love you all, and I will see you. Like I said, if depending on what I've got going on, I might pop on a little later and stream a little more. Get some horror on. All right, take care, everyone. I love you, and we're gonna go out. Ready to raid.